Hi Taurus, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your weekly love reading for February 8th to the 14th. Today I'm going to use the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck and I'm going to pull 8 cards. Then I'll clarify with some oracle cards. Hold on a second, I forgot to put my rings on. Alright, this is for Taurus. I'll tell you the placement significance as I place them. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 14th. For Taurus, please. What's going on with Taurus? Mars is in Taurus. Uranus is in Taurus. And apparently a lot of big things are happening because a whole bunch of planets are in Aquarius in your, I believe, 10th house. So it's big changes. Are you guys feeling those big changes in February? I have Taurus in my chart, so I got it straight on February 1st. So let's see what's in store for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 14th. All right, I'm going to cut the deck. One more. Okay. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, February 8th to the 14th. So this is going to be you, Taurus. Beautiful. This is your love interest. This is the situation and the outcome. All right. So this is how you feel about them, how they feel about you, your challenge or obstacle, their challenge or obstacle. All right. And the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. So it could be a Virgo you're dealing with, just because Knight of Pentacles is Virgo, as well as the High Priestess can be Virgo. But all right, let's see where this goes. The Ace of Cups represents you, Taurus. So you're doing great. Okay, that cup is full. It's overflowing with joy, love, life, abundance, peace, where you're satisfied where you are in life. You're content. Okay, and I know content sounds kind of boring, but content is fantastic and very hard to get. So with life, you're feeling very content. Now, then there's your love interest, which is Knight of Pentacles. This can be a Virgo, doesn't have to be, can be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Can be somebody who is male and in their late 20s, early 30s. If it's not, it's showing someone who's very dependable, practical, down to earth, slow moving, but they are someone who are looking for their queen. Okay, they're looking to settle down with somebody that they find value with. So they make decisions very slowly because they want to know that whoever they're choosing is going to be someone who brings them, those kind of practical things as well as romantic things. Okay, somebody who makes sense in their life and fits. Now, the situation here is Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is talking about wanting more. Sometimes in a regular kind of general read, it's about wanting more out of life, where you've already made a life for yourself and you're looking out and you're wanting to explore the world, date other people, see what else is out there. You have a lot of just curiosity and inspiration and excitement and wanting this desire to see more, to do more. You haven't experienced enough. In a relationship, it can be when you're with somebody and you want something more, you want something else. You might even be looking at something else. You might be considering something else. Now, the outcome here is the World card. The World card shows a natural conclusion to a cycle. It's showing like, okay, I see 2 globes, first of all, okay? I have to point this out because she's holding a globe. So sometimes it can be about having that travel lust, wanting to see more of the world and all that kind of thing. And then this is the World card as well. So this can speak to, especially with the Knight of Pentacles, which shows movement with the horse, it can speak to travel, a change in residence, moving. outcome here we have the World card. The World card is speaking to, long distance, end of a cycle. Can be somebody who is, again, likes to travel, likes to see more of the things and around other countries, very cultured, all that kind of thing. But generally, I see the World card as, something that took a lot of effort in the process and now it's come to its natural conclusion. And I always compare it to the 10 months of pregnancy, and then the natural conclusion is that you give birth. Or you go to school and university, let's say, in 4 years, and then you're done. 3 years, 4 years, whatever. So this, and then you move on to getting a job and whatnot. So it's showing that that cycle, a major cycle, has come to a conclusion. How you feel about them is Five of Wands, okay? Five of Wands is a card of conflict. This is a card can be of jealousy, insecurities, competition. Because with the Five of Wands, it's when you separate the gold from the rest of the cruddy matter, okay? Everything else. When you're trying to get the good stuff out, when you're trying to see who's the best, okay? So there's competing interests with the Five of Wands. In love and romance, it could feel like you have to compete with other people to get their attention, or they may feel that way about you. But this is how you feel about them, okay? This is how you see them. So this is about conflict, fighting, petty arguments, all that kind of thing, okay? A lot of headache. Now, how do they see you? Is Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is sneaky, getting away with something, taking more than your share, let's say, or taking something that's not yours. Now, the Seven of Swords can be like looking into information that you shouldn't be looking at, or skimming from the till, or something where, cheating on something and getting something that you shouldn't be taking. Now, the Seven of Swords also can speak to after the Six of Swords, where you leave a toxic situation, then you go to the Seven of Swords, which is starting over, trying to see what works, trying to, find your flow, trying to find your new life after that toxic situation. So this is maybe how they see you, that you have moved away from something that you found toxic, negative, and that you're trying to start over, and that you're kind of like not all together yet, and you still need some more time to get it together. Okay, now your challenge or obstacle is the Page of Pentacles. If it's a child, because I know most of my viewers are pretty much, older, this can be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth sign. Okay, if it's not, it can be, the challenge or obstacle can be the pages bring communication. So this is when you're offering something real and tangible with the page. A page is bringing an opportunity, bringing something with the pentacle that is the promise of something of real, tangible value manifesting, whatever that may be. Now, this is a challenge, okay? So with the Page of Pentacles, as a challenge, if it's not a child that you have that is a challenge here, that you have to consider, then it can be, some communication about something. It might be even some argument over something, whatever that thing may be. Okay, that might be the point in question that you guys are having, problems over. This comes up when you're making an investment on something, or a big purchase, or, a down payment, something along those lines as well. Now, for them, their challenge or obstacle is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is the nightmare card, when the fear of Eight of Swords gets amplified. Okay, Nine of Swords is so toxic that it's gotten pretty bad, where the rock bottom hits at 10. So their challenge or obstacle is that, they're in a very miserable place. They're very stressed out, very unhappy, and they can't sleep right. They don't, they're not okay. Okay, with the Nine of Swords, it's like everything's all upside down and not okay. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we got the High Priestess, and that can speak to a secret being revealed. Okay, trusting your intuition about something here, about the situation, saying, go with your gut. What do you think you should be doing here? And that, if there is something secretive being sneaked, or something you guys are fighting over, something along those lines, causing trouble, causing stress, it will come to light with the High Priestess. It will be revealed. But the situation is saying Two of Wands, okay? Two of Wands is possibly wanting something more than you have, wanting to travel, wanting to go somewhere. So it might be that they want to go travel and go do something, see more of the world. All right, let's pull some oracle cards to get more clarification. I'm going to start with the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn today. Can we get a clarifying oracle card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 14th? Can we get a card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 14th, please? What does Taurus need to know for February 8th to the 14th? All right. Hearing messages from Spirit. I am a clear channel for messages from Spirit. Beautiful. I'll read that to you. On the bottom is savoring pleasure. I fully embrace bliss in my life. That's that Ace of Cups right there. So it looks like you're doing well, Taurus, regardless. I'm going to read hearing messages from Spirit. Believe. Right now, your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love, and healing. Have faith that you can discern these messages, and you will. You are a vibrational match for communications from these spiritual realms. And so now and in the days ahead, you'll be even more aware of these loving messages that are flooding your soul. The universe wants you to know. One of the secrets of the universe is the power of belief. If you are able to imagine and truly believe that something can happen, then miracles will abound. Look for signs, the feather that alights at your feet, the penny that mysteriously appears, or the rainbow splashed across the sky might be a sign that Spirit is trying to get your attention. Watch for signs in your dreams, too, for messages from Spirit are most often conveyed during the nocturnal hours. Messages are waiting for you. Listen to the whispers in the wind. Questions to ask yourself. If I knew who was trying to reach me from the realm of Spirit, who would it be? If I knew what the most important message was, what would it say? Okay, now, having seen that, okay, it's saying that right now you're very, very much in tune and at a high vibration. That comes with the Ace of Cups. It is like that. Okay, you are someone who's very spiritual, because with a High Priestess, again, she is someone who is the keeper of all secrets. She knows and sees all, and there's that veil right here behind her, and behind that is the realm of Spirit. So that's another thing. When I was saying trust your intuition, what is your gut telling you and all that, it's saying not only is it that you are intuitive, but you have major messages coming in from not only Spirit, but from your ancestors. It's fantastic. All right, so I'm going to pull a love oracle card. This is Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Can we get a card, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 14th? This is for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 14th. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 14th. Can we get a card, please, for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know in love and romance for February 8th to the 14th, please? What does Taurus need to know for February 8th to the 14th? All right. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. And on the bottom we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. But I'm going to read romantic feelings, just the ones that I pull. So the stirrings within your heart represent the song of romance calling to you. This card comes to you as guidance to follow the pathway to those feelings. Perhaps you've met someone who made your heart leap and you wondered whether to pursue him or her. Well, this card says that the answer is yes. Take action by flirting, asking the person out on a date, or making your feelings known. If you've recently been longing for more romance in your life, this card is a signal to take charge of making that happen. You can romance yourself by, for example, treating yourself to a luxurious massage or pedicure, buying yourself presents, or watching a romantic movie. You can also actively pursue and attract romance. First, affirm that's already inside of you. Partner definitely brings these things to the surface. However, they are within you as a potential initially. The more you affirm, I'm romantically loved, the more you attract this condition within yourself and through a relationship. In some cases, you'll receive this card as a signal that you are ready for a new relationship. It then guides you to take action, such as being aware of people you meet who may be potential partners, as well as frequenting places where such potential partners may be. These would be associated with your hobbies and interests. All right. So generally, it's saying that, you might be crushing on somebody, you might be interested in somebody, it might be an earth sign, and to let them know, flirt, take action. All right. Let's pull another love card. This is Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Can we get a card, please, for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 14th? What does Taurus need to know in love and romance for February 8th to the 14th, please? What does Taurus need to know in love and romance for February 8th to the 14th, please? Okay, ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. I'll just check on the bottom. Love is all around you. There is love everywhere, all the time. Simply acknowledge this is truth. I believe that too, especially with all your ancestors and your spirit guides around you. Let's read this card. It's very quick. There is a multitude of support for you. So, okay, you know what? This is support. This is support. They go together. So let me just read them. There is a multitude of support for you. You only need to be willing to ask for the help and you will receive it. Let go of fear and pride as they are not benefiting you and giving you what you desire. And then look around you and recognize that love is showing itself to you all the time and everywhere. It may be a smile on a stranger's face or a simple act of kindness. It may be the warm sun in a blue sky. Life is wonderful. How lucky you are to be so loved. So that's nice, Taurus. Maybe when it's saying let go of your pride and that you do have a lot of support, and even in the spirit realm, you have so much support and love from your ancestors and spirit guides. Maybe it's the Mars and Taurus, okay, that's making some Taurians feel a little bit volatile where you want to like slice and dice. I don't know, but some people deserve it. Some people deserve it. So, do you. All right. This is our spiritual guidance for the day. This deck is by, I think, Elena Fairchild. Earth Warriors. All right, Earth Warriors by Elena Fairchild. Can we please get some spiritual guidance for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 14th, please? What guidance is there, please? And thank you so much for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 14th, please. All right, I'll take it. Mayu, Soma from the Galactic Heart. So cool. All right, let's read it because I do not know. On the bottom, one of my favorites. I love her, White Buffalo Calf Woman. Hopeful Heart. See her sign? Thank you. But I'm just going to read Mayu, number 36. So this is the deck, Earth Warriors Oracle 36. I'm only going to read the part that's short and says in a reading. And if you want to see, there's a lot. Just Google it if you want to see the rest of them. Elena Fairchild makes great decks. Very deep, very moving. All right, so Soma from the Galactic Heart. It says, in a reading, your soul has been going through a deep spiritual feeding process and is growing rapidly. The evidence of this in the outer world will be a sense of expansion of opportunity, reach, connections, and new levels of spiritual experiences. This oracle foretells the welcoming in of a new phase in life, newborn energies and fertility, whether biological, creative, or psychological, are being stimulated. The oracle indicates the discovery, development, and expression of talents an increasingly public profile, which moves you into the spotlight, can help you fulfill your divine life mission, provided that you keep your inner connection to spirit as the highest priority. The oracle speaks of whole soul healing around matters of trust, spirit, mother, and abundance. All right, this is beautiful. Let me put this to the side. And hold on one second. I always put these spiritual guides on a stand because they're different, right? All right, final card is going to be a daily healing card. The messages are right on here, and that's it for your weekly, Taurus. After that, one last card please for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 14th, please. One last card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 8th to the 14th, please. Can we get one healing message for Taurus? Thank you so much. Taurus, it looks great, okay? Aside from a little bit of a beef with whoever you're dealing with, it looks like that's coming to a natural conclusion here, okay? That old cycle of being is going to end. Whether they stick around or whether they don't. And it looks like there's travel in the cards down the road. That's what you've set your sights on. And this expansion. And being in the public eye. And being very connected to spirit. Spirit saying to keep that as your highest priority. Alright, finally, I'm going to pick this card. Remind yourself that you are a soul spirit being. Exactly. Beautiful. Alright, Taurus, that was your reading. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye for now.